Hi, welcome back to Sandwich School. Mike again, day 2. Today's topic will be CLABSIs, central line associated bloodstream infections. A big long acronym for what we know to be bloodstream infections associated with being in the hospital and having a central line. Just want to quickly review for you again what Sandwich School is about. This is a video resource to help synthesize all the information that's coming at you from a variety of sources. Policy change, new equipment, email. The Sandwich School will be a topic-related place for you to find out kind of how it's going to come down in our unit. What's it mean for you and our unit in our practice? So that's what Sandwich School is about. Remember, it's on the G Drive video folder under Sandwich School. Or if you're not here at work, you can access youtube.com/Sandwich School, all one word. Each day of school will be there. So right now we've got day 1, which was orientation to Sandwich School, and day 2, CLABSIs will be posted there. In addition, I've pulled together some subscriptions to other great YouTubes, such as Children's Hospital's website and Boston Children's, and there's some nursing education and healthcare leadership sort of videos that are just interesting to watch that I think you might enjoy. So you can leave a comment there and we can start to develop that as a resource for us as well. So here we go with day 2 of Sandwich School. Thanks for stopping by. Again, we're looking at central line associated bloodstream infections. I'll use the familiar S-bar format. You can follow the blue hand as we move through all of the content here. Remember, everything that I'm talking about and highlighting for you here is going to be in other places for you to learn, and we'll cover that at the end. The situation that we currently are at, we are experiencing an increased incidence of bloodstream infections on our unit. So infection control does a lot of work with the data, and they break those down into ones that children get associated with central lines while they're in our care. So we're having an increased rise of those. That's a negative piece of data. The other thing in the current situation is we are having a decreased compliance with the overall use of the maintenance bundle when we change dressings. There's a few things that go into the CLABSI numbers. One of them is the insertion bundle that belongs to the NNPs and the medical providers. But the maintenance bundle is also a very large part associated with CLABSIs, and it belongs to us at the bedside. And we are not having success with complying with all of those pieces of the bundle. So that's the current situation. Got a little bit of background about the maintenance bundle. The maintenance bundle, you will recall, are a bundled set of actions based on evidence that we know reduces central line associated bloodstream infections. IHI, our in-house infection experts, many academics, many studies have shown that in practice what works is to bundle together a set of actions and a set of equipment that's used 100% of the time. When we do that, we know that our CLABSIs will go down. That's the background. A current assessment of our unit here in early 2010. At the end of 2009, we looked, and our overall compliance with using the maintenance bundle was around 50% in 2009. Very, very low. When we look at our CLABSI rates from 2008 into 2009, they rose over 130% from 2008 to end of year 2009. Two very telling statistics, neither moving in the right direction. The mask portion of the maintenance bundle was our lowest scored element when we do audits. Very, very few masks seeming to be worn during dressing changes. The recommendations from myself, Nancy, and the STOP committee are easy to follow, and 3 of them in total. 1, we recommend that you immediately begin using the pre-packaged kit always. For every central line you change, grab a maintenance bundle kit. This is a new kit where all of the elements are packaged for you together. So you won't have to remember about sterile gloves or a mask or any other pieces of it, cleansing solutions. They'll all be pulled together for you. Easy and convenient, we hope. Number 2 recommendation, educate your practice. Lots of work goes into bringing you new information. This video helps you to synthesize it, we hope. We are going to have, during the month of March, a lot of education going on so that you can get hands-on experience with the kit, with the elements, with the pieces of documentation required. So here's what's going on during the month of March. Thank you to Stephanie Damlow and other CEs who have worked to develop all of this curriculum. In the green zone Huck desk, there is a cart, and on that cart, Stephanie has assembled written documents, policy, screenshots of documentation, as well as hands-on pieces of equipment from the bundle kit that you can look at and play with. So make yourself, avail yourself of that. It's great. We'd like you to sign off that you've looked at that. Second thing you can do is go to your Mosby reference online there on your desktop computers, and under Central Venous Line Care, review what is hospital policy about changing central line dressing changes. And finally over there you'll see on the web, go to our information station on the website where you'll find under the STOP Committee discussion page all of this information. I will post our bloodstream infections and graphs there, more data than you can look at. So if you're a person who wants a lot of data, go to the website, you'll find more there, as well as Stephanie's information will be posted online for you to look at. The third recommendation is really a connect the dots request for you. What I'm asking is that you connect the dots and take this to the next level. There's a lot of nuts and bolts, policy and practice changes that we're talking about and educating you on. But this third recommendation really asks you to connect the dots back to the baby at the bedside. Remember that I'm not here, and I don't believe that you're here because we want to have certain compliance rates or certain infection rates. We're here because of the babies and their families. And this, like all of the things you do every day to deliver excellent care, matters at the bedside. So by using evidence, by using our experts, we know that when we connect all these dots, we're going to prevent central line associated infections for the babies at the bedside. And that's where it matters. Because when these kids get central line associated bloodstream infections, their condition changes. They become more acutely sick. They often go back to IC status. They have additional days in the hospital, additional medications, and can really have serious consequences, as you know. So that's what Connect the Dots is about. You can prevent that for a baby and their family by availing yourself of all of these changes, grabbing that bundle changing kit and documenting it so that we can get to 0 bloodstream infection days. And lastly, I just want to leave you with the challenge that this is all attainable. Having 0 bloodstream infections, having 100% compliance with the maintenance bundle is possible. It happens on other units here in our hospital. It happens at benchmarked children's hospitals across the nation when we look at data. And it's very, very doable. And the best thing is, we know from that evidence that when we do these things, we can have 0 bloodstream infections for babies at the bedside. And think of how proud we'd be and of how proud those families would be with our care when they didn't get an infection from that central line. So thank you again for your commitment and all the work you do to manage what's changing constantly in your practice. And thank you for coming to Sandwich School. I'll see you on day 3.